Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing Memoir of a Snail. Memoir of a Snail is a new stop-motion animation film from Screen Australia, where a woman recounts the story of her life to a pet snail that she has just freed. And yes, I am being purposely vague with that synopsis. Let's start with the positives. I love quirky, different, out-there movies, and Memoir of a Snail is definitely one of them. The animation is brilliantly done. It felt refreshing and original. It didn't feel like it was contrived of anything that had come before it. Despite a lack of vibrancy, I, for one, actually appreciated the very dull and dry brown, grey, cold colour scheme that this film goes for. It feels very tonally appropriate, as do the character designs and the world itself. This movie definitely has its heart in the right place, and what impressed me most about it was the tightrope walk that it manages to pull off so seamlessly between joyous happiness and very honest bleakness. It understands that the world isn't black and white and cut and dry and straightforward, and I thought it was all explored in such an enjoyable, honest, heartfelt way. These characters really did start to grow on me, and I found myself caring about them and the story that they were telling the longer the film went on. Their outlooks on life and the things that they've been through. And there's some pretty good jokes pitted throughout the film too, and they're very well timed because the narrative can be very bleak and heavy, and they do seem to always arrive just on time to lift your spirits. And just to remind you, it's not all bad. I loved the message that it was trying to convey, and I think it will really resonate with a lot of people and even help them. But I do have just one or two issues with the film, unfortunately, and I'm annoyed at myself for having them because I really did enjoy this. But I have to be unbiased. Where the film is quite seamless in its balance between joy and misery, it's unfortunately not quite so balanced when it comes to the darker edge and raunchier stuff. It feels like it wants to be a bit naughtier. There's often bits of genitalia on show, on a cookie or on a dirty magazine, if you will. But every time it popped up, it felt so jarring and weird and irrelevant to the film. I'm not trying to clutch at my pearls here, I just found it unnecessary and tonally adjusting to all of the good work that they had done prior. And hey, just to be a bit of an old fogey, it does make it less accessible to kids who probably shouldn't watch this, despite it looking like a kids' movie. No, it's not. It's for adults. Be warned, parents. Don't fall for it. You will have some crying toddlers if you leave them with this one. I also found the narrative to be just a tad convenient at times and wishful, I suppose, which, hey, okay, I can live with it. But it felt a tad sloppy and convenient, whereas prior it was all so honest and real and just how life is sometimes, only for it to just become a bit wishy-washy, and I kinda wish it didn't. I liked that hard, ugly beauty that it had going on originally. Kind of feels like it copped out at the end. But that really is it when it comes to my issues with Memoir of a Snail, because I had a great time with this, and it's easily one of the most interesting, memorable, thought-provoking films that I've seen this year, and I will gladly give Memoir of a Snail an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Memoir of a Snail? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.